Please welcome the Superintendent of Jefferson Parish Schools, his cabinet members, members of the school board, and Jefferson Virtual High School Administrator, faculty and staff, and special guest speaker, Dr. Bell. Welcome the third graduating class of Jefferson Virtual High School, the class of 2024, led by our most distinguished seniors, Anya Wynn and Harmony Alexander, and escorted in by our counselor, Ms. Katrina Thomas, and senior class sponsor, Thomas Wiseman. Please welcome the remaining class of 2024, led by Dr. Brown and Ms. Messingale. Please welcome our 2024 Student of the Year, Morgan Carr, who will serve as our Mistress of Ceremony for the class of 2024 graduation ceremony.
morning, everyone. I am Morgan Carr, and I will be your Mistress of Ceremonies for today. Graduation is a significant milestone in your life and an outstanding accomplishment. We are delighted and grateful to be here to celebrate the 2024 commencement. Today, we celebrate the accomplishments and academic achievements of our students. Therefore, courtesy, attention, and decorum are important and expected. Before we begin this ceremony, let me remind you to turn your cell phones to silent mode and be courteous to those around you by refraining from talking aloud. During the presentation of graduates, we ask you to hold your applause and cheers until all the graduates have been conferred. Thank you. Please stand for the presentation of colors by the East Jefferson High School ROTC and remain standing. Jay Boudreau will lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance, followed by the playing of the national anthem. She will be followed by Miss Stacy Griffin, who will lead us in the invocation. Our principal, Miss Patrice Fletcher, will address the graduates and welcome our guests. Then, Miss Sturgis will introduce our most distinguished seniors.
Forward, march, left, 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 right, left, 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 right, left, 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 stop, left, face.
I pledge allegiance to the flag. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic from which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Please bow your head. Gracious and caring God, our source of light, we ask for your almighty hand to be upon these graduates as we send them forward. With their classes and grading now complete, may they strive toward excellence in all they do. With the applause quieted, may they celebrate and lift up those around them. With the speeches concluded, may their voices rise up to pronounce peace and justice in the world. With the fanfare ceasing, may they find bliss in future endeavors and adventures. With advanced degrees and credentials in hand, may their achievements grow and enrich their communities. May they discover holiness in the midst of life's blessings as well as life's challenges. As their careers commence, may they conduct their life's work with exceptional skill and integrity, inspired to go forth and set the world on fire from this day onward. Amen. Please be seated.
Good morning. I would first like to welcome the senior class of 2024 and all of our families and guests, as well as our distinguished guests here on the stage. Dr. James Gregg, Superintendent of Jefferson Parish Schools, please stand. This is our superintendent, guys. Mr. A. Pepe, Chief of Schools. Ms. Laura Roussel, Chief Academic Officer. Dr. LaDonna Carter is Chief of District Affairs. Ms. Mary Gordon, Chief of Staff. Mr. Patrick Jenkins, Chief of Operations Officer. And Dr. Valencia Bell, Founder and CEO of VB Ideas LLC, who will serve as our guest speaker today. Our board members are present. Mr. Moise, please stand. Vice President Chad Nugent, please stand. And Mr. Ralph Brandit, please stand. We'll now have Ms. Sturgis.
Merriam-Webster's dictionary defines distinguished as someone or something marked as eminent, distinct, with excellence. And likewise at Jefferson Virtual High School, a distinguished student is someone who stands out. They go against the grain. They initiate and they engage in meaningful conversations, and they probe thought-provoking questions. But most importantly, they do all these things consistently and without being prompted. The two distinguished ladies I am honored to introduce to you have the highest cumulative grade point averages in the graduating class of 2024. They uphold these ranks because of their commitment to excellence. When I think of success, I am reminded by a quote that was said by R. Kyer. Success is the sum of all efforts, repeated day in and day out. This quote exemplifies the work ethics of these two students. Anya Nguyen. Anya holds a cumulative GPA of 4.58 and has completed more than 100 hours of community service. She receives a full scholarship through the Posse Foundation and will attend Villanova University in the fall. She plans on majoring in mechanical engineering. Harmony Alexander. Harmony holds a cumulative GPA of 4.46. She has participated in the Talented Visual Arts program since 3rd grade. Harmony attended a summer program through Yale University and also attended a Delgado summer nursing program. She intends to go to nursing school, and she later on plans to go to nursing school to become a labor and delivery nurse. And then she later on plans to attend medical school to become an OBGYN. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in welcoming the most distinguished seniors of the class of 2024, Anya Nguyen and Harmony Alexander. Anya.
Good morning, everyone. I'm very proud of all the graduates today. You've worked so hard to get to this moment. And as the unofficial valedictorian of JVHS, I'm honored to represent the class of 2024. And I feel that I should be completely honest with you all. I was a little too devoted to my studies, and this negatively impacted several aspects of my life. I spent countless hours working on my grades to perfect them, and this negatively impacted my mental health and my relationships with the people closest to me. Graduates, I want to tell you that it's okay to not be perfect. It's okay to not focus all your energy on scores and grades. It's okay to not be good at everything. I'm a person that let my academics define my whole life, and I feel like I still let it control me. All of these things don't define you as a person. I want to let you know that yes, education is important, but your happiness and your well-being comes first. Now, let's take a moment to appreciate those that helped us put our happiness and our well-being first. On behalf of the graduating class, I would like to say thank you to all of the teachers, staff, mentors, and family members that have supported us throughout the years. We really appreciate you guys. Your guidance and support have shaped us into who we are today. Even though we may not express our feelings, we really appreciate your efforts and what you've done to teach us important lessons we remember for the rest of our lives. I'm sure most of you will forget what the material was taught to us right when graduation ends, myself included, but I believe there's one lesson that the most important people in your life have taught you that should never be forgotten. A lesson of inspiration is no easy feat, but in one way or another, they have risen to that occasion. Think of the times where you felt motivated and encouraged due to the kind actions of your loved ones. Think of the short-term or long-term impacts of their decisions and how your life changed because of it. I believe that their contributions to not only our education, but our lives, to motivate us and see us thrive is unmatched. I would personally like to acknowledge my mom and my brother Adrian. They are my #1 supporters, and without you both, I would not be as determined and ambitious as I am today. So thank you for inspiring me to do better every day. Kohua, Kohui, and Kotun, I look up to them as my father figures. They supported me through thick and thin, and I would not have been able to obtain my scholarship without them. So thank you. And my best friend Roy, and her academic journey motivates me to become a better scholar and friend every day. So thank you to everyone who came out to support me. I'm grateful for your contributions that have helped me grow as a person. Graduates, appreciate how your loved ones have inspired and nurtured your growth, and think about how you yourself can do the same. Your actions matter. We are ending this chapter of our lives and starting a new one filled with opportunities at every corner. Leave this theater full of hope for what's to come in our future. Leave this theater knowing that one day we will affect someone just as much as that important person in our lives have impacted us. We are graduating now, which means it's time for us, the class of 2024, to start inspiring others. Thank you.
Good morning, everyone. First, I want to thank God for allowing the staff, friends, and my family to make it safely today, celebrating the accomplishments of each graduate in the room. And on the note of thanking someone, I want to thank my mom for being the best support system, friend, and role model throughout my years of school. I am happy to say that nothing feels better than having a parent that enjoys accompanying me and devoting her time to listening to the stories and ideas that flow through my mind. With her encouragement, I was able to accumulate more than $1 million in scholarships within all of my college decisions. Graduates, I am happy to say that I'm proud of each and every one of you. Today is a day that many of you have been waiting for ever since you've entered pre-K or kindergarten. Those of you, including myself, who have attended Jefferson Virtual High School since it was established, can say that high school flew by pretty fast. Today is the beginning of a new chapter. Your plans may include traveling throughout the country or taking a break to determine your likes and interests. For many of us, this graduation will mark the next steps to pursue higher education. Others will use your diploma to find a job, build your own business, or become the next millionaire. As we take our tassels and diplomas home, this marks the start of adulthood, knowing that those long, restless nights of doing homework has finally come to an end. The value of today would allow you to do whatever you want. As virtual graduates, we can say that traditional learning isn't something that we're accustomed to, but dedicating ourselves to virtual learning via Google Meet has allowed us to become familiarized with the technology advancements in society. Therefore, use today as a sign to shoot for the stars. You've earned everything that you worked hard for over the years. As you move forward in your lives, understand that you're capable of achieving whatever you put your mind to. I wish you all the best in your future endeavors. And as Michelle Obama would say, the only limit to the height of your achievements is the reach of your dreams and the willingness to work hard for them. Thank you.
Please welcome Dr. Valencia Bell, a scientist and entrepreneur dedicated to promoting STEM careers. She is a globally recognized leader, having received the 2021 Wharton Knowledge for Impact Award and a 2019 scholarship from Harvard's Institute of Urban School Leaders. Author of The 7 Women Every Woman Should Know and co-author of Glory, The Struggle for Yards, her expertise in test prep with schools has earned her international acclaim, including recognition in the 2023 MIT Gender Equity in STEM Challenge. With a doctorate in education from USC, Dr. Bell has been honored as one of Business Alabama Magazine's 2023 Women in Tech and received multiple prestigious awards such as the ASU and GSV G-Cup Elite 200 Award and the Idea Village Pitch Competition. A former USA TAF Junior Olympian and NCAA D1 Early Academic Qualifier, she founded schools and cleared to support scholars and scholar athletes, focusing on significant ACT, SAT score improvements and NCAA D1 clearance respectively. These programs aim to eradicate intergenerational poverty by securing scholarships and instilling vital skills for academic and athletic success.
To our esteemed platform guests on stage, to Principal Fletcher, family, friends, and most of all, graduates of the class of 2024, good morning. My name is Dr. Valencia Bell, and I'm the CEO and founder of Schools, a multi-million-dollar, globally certified benefit corporation. We provide high-quality, cost-effective test prep as a matter of social justice, raising ACT scores 5 to 10 points, and SAT scores 100 to 200 points in as little as 2 to 5 weeks. We do this to eradicate intergenerational poverty from student loan debt for 3 generations with 1 test score. It is simply my why. I'm not just standing on business, I run the business. I own the business. And it's all mine, 100%, thank God. Today, the subject of my speech is, it's yours. And I want to encourage you in these 3 areas. Number 1, your future is yours. Take it. Number 2, your path is yours. Make it. And number 3, your struggle is yours. Never, ever fake it. Number 1, your future is yours. Take it. This is your life to live. You have to make some very tough decisions as adults to live the life that you want to live. Even if you don't make a decision has been made. So take your time to consider your options because every choice has an opportunity cost. The cost you pay for choosing A means that you lose out on choosing B. But once you have truly decided what you want to do, go for it. With everything that you have, take it. Take your one shot. Over and over again, every single day. Bet on yourself. If I had listened to everyone who told me that I couldn't open a tutoring program at the age of 12 as a freshman in high school, I wouldn't be the CEO of a multi-million-dollar business today. Your future is yours. Take it. Your path is yours. Make it. You must have a solid success plan. No one gets to define your success but you. Whatever success looks like for you, make a plan and seize it. Carpe diem, seize the day, every single day. People always ask me why I didn't have a plan B, because I never doubted that my plan A would work. My way, one day. There will be challenges and setbacks and unexpected detours on your way to making your dreams come true. But never waver in your faith in you. I truly believe and know this to be true in my life, that if God gave me a vision, He always provided provision and divine strength to keep going until my dream became a reality. So remember, your path is yours. Make it. Finally, your struggle and you will struggle, is yours. Never fake it. Life can have moments that appear very ugly at first, but in the end, they always turn out beautifully. Never pretend that you don't need help, because everyone needs help, the right help at the right time for the right purpose. In 2019, when I was walking on the street in Columbia, South Carolina, after an awards event, a grate fell under my feet, and I broke both of my ankles simultaneously. People walked past me as I was in the street, crying, assuming that I was drunk or that I had just fell. They judged me falsely, accused me publicly. I had never had one drink. I simply walked over a grate. Life can sometimes hand out a lot of L's. I actually called some of my friends in Columbia to come and help me out of the street. Some said they were too busy. Some thought I was joking. Ones that I had bent over backwards to help before, only one friend came, my real friend. I was 8 hours away from home. I had to drive home in the dark with ice on my legs. I was scared, alone, and afraid. I didn't even know how bad my injury was. I just knew that I had to get home. I had been a professional hurdler for the Olympics. I knew I had to ice them, and I knew I needed to get to my doctor. I couldn't even get out of my car to pump gas. It hurt so bad. I had to trust a complete stranger with my credit card to buy gas for me. When I finally made it home to Alabama and saw my orthopedic specialist, he wanted to do 2 emergency surgeries, which would have required me to get 6 months of rehab right in the middle of helping students like you make their academic dreams come true. I asked for my options. He said it would be nearly impossible for me to ever walk again without surgery. Yet here I stand, after being wheelchair bound from 2019 to 2021 without surgery. Here are some critical lessons I learned during my healing process. Number 1, when people show you who they really are, believe them the first time. My real friends anticipated my needs before I even asked, and my fake friends fell off when they felt like I had no more value to them. Number 2, learn to wear people like loose clothing. Some people you will simply outgrow, and other people in your life might be seasonal. I encourage you, don't ever walk around in the summer with a too tight, too short winter coat on. If your relationships aren't based on reciprocity or a win-win friend, simply let them go. Holding on to the wrong relationships keeps bad close to you, but it fails to allow good to come to you. And thirdly, never ever lose. You always learn. God in his infinite wisdom allowed COVID to occur, and every class I taught in person now had to be switched to virtual. I taught virtually while I learned to walk again. And when the time was right, I regained every one of my on-site contracts. I had to change, I had to grow, and then I had to go to the next level. So graduates, like butterflies, you have struggled and sacrificed to get to graduation. Celebrate yourselves. You are leaving your cocoon of high school, and now it's time to fly. Spread your wings. Show the world your beautiful uniqueness, because as no 2 butterflies are exactly the same, there is only one you, and the world needs your greatness. When the struggle is yours, you never faked it. You overcame. You made your path. Now you need to make moves. Money moves, career moves, just moves, period. Knowing full well within you lies the power to turn losses into lessons, seasonal setbacks into learning sessions, and give your haters some successes that they can see without question. Not long from now, I decree that you will have a run tell that miracle in your life. Yes, ma'am, and yes, sir. Someone will run and tell that. Because your future is yours, Jonathan. Take it, Logan. Thank you. God bless the class of 2024.
Please welcome our senior class sponsor, Mr. Thomas Wiseman, who will address the graduates and explain the significance of the regalia. After Ms. Fletcher confers our graduates with their diplomas, Ms. Guastella, our master teacher, will lead us in the turning of the tassel and the singing of our alma mater.
Good morning. I love that. First, I'd like to thank everyone for being here today on this joyous and memorable occasion. It seems though we all had just come together just yesterday, right? From that nervous first day on campus through field trips and field days and all the way to college applications. We have watched you grow. On behalf of the staff at JVHS, I want to thank you for these memories that you have made in our hearts and in our minds. We will never forget you, and we hope you will carry us with you on your journey forward to becoming the best version of you possible. You have clearly shown us what you can do. Now be bold and be brave and go out and show the world what a JVHS graduate can do. Go Votes! Okay, at this time we would like to acknowledge some of the graduates' accomplishments. You will notice that some of our graduates are wearing different colored cords. Some of them have all of the cords. Credentials earned in IBC courses are represented by the gold cord. The ACT distinction recognizes students who have earned at least an 18 on the ACT with a navy blue cord. The Work Keys distinction recognizes students who scored a silver or higher, and this is represented by the light blue cord. The Honor Graduate distinction recognizes graduates who have maintained a 3.5 weighted GPA. Honor graduates are represented by the intertwined multicolored navy, gold, and white cords. Now here's the big stuff. Our scholarship total as a graduating class, our seniors have been honored with a total of $3,076,722. That's a chunk of change. That's some pretty good work, yo. Okay, I think that's all for me here, right?
Good morning again, students, family, guests, and most importantly, Jefferson Virtual High School graduating class of 2024. As principal of Jefferson Virtual High School, it is a privilege to celebrate this significant milestone in your academic journey. We are here to honor your accomplishments and your perseverance. This accomplishment signifies that you are well equipped to take on a challenge and see it through. You saw it through every class period, every dual enrollment class, class assignment, tests, state tests, and you did it for 13 or 14 years. So when life challenges come your way, and they will, remember, you have a track record for 13 or 14 years of perseverance. Never forget, you have within you what it takes to overcome any challenge. So dig deep within yourself and climb life's mountains with your head held high. Thank you for allowing me to serve as your principal. Congratulations, Jefferson Virtual High School, class of 2024. Now, for what everyone's waiting for, parents, family members, and guests, we are near the end of the commencement celebration. It's time to honor the class of 2024 seniors who will soon obtain the title of graduate. Dr. Gray, Superintendent of Jefferson Parish Schools, please approach the podium. Graduates, please rise. As the principal of Jefferson Virtual High School, and on behalf of the faculty and staff of Jefferson Virtual High School, I have the honor to present these candidates to receive a Louisiana High School diploma. I hereby affirm that they have each met or exceeded all the requirements of both the Louisiana Department of Education and Jefferson Parish Schools, and are recommended to you, Dr. Gray, for a Louisiana High School diploma.
Good morning, everyone. By the power invested in me by the State Department of Education for the state of Louisiana, I do acknowledge and confer that these graduates have met all the expectations as set forth by the policymakers and are affirmed and given all rights as graduates of Jefferson Virtual High School. Thank you.
Graduates, please be seated at this time. I would like to invite the superintendent, board members, and district leadership to line up for the presentation of high school diplomas. We will begin with our most distinguished seniors. Ms. Costello, please present the diplomas.
Will our most distinguished seniors please stand? Anya Huyen Nguyen. Harmony Chastity Alexander. Julian Marcel Adams. Dana Rochelle Anderson. Logan Anthony Bates. Amy Lee Balance. Jade Elise Boudreau. Morgan Bailey Carr. Maricela Isabel Chasson. Dominique Rachel Colbert. Zachary Costanza. Jaden Joseph Dagry. Logan Christopher Delaney. Cassie Nicole Durrell. Anjanae Azriel Flemings. Taylor Mackenzie Guillory. Jafet Yvonne Guzman Robles. Landon Paul Isaac. Janai Ramizi Jameson. Dahoud Mohammed. Khadijah Wadah Muhammad. Tasneem Saeed Mohammed. Jordan Henry Murray. Anthony Joseph Nere. Jimmy Wynn. Michael Ayel Roberts. Anaya Monet Rogers. Shaya Milan Rudon. Devon Avery Smith. Olivia May Smith. Daniel Maurice Ellis. Armani Carmelo Tran Bermudez. Nevaeh Angel Washington. Jonathan Weber.
Love you, son. They love you too.
And last but certainly not least, Jasmine Zakia Elijah Wright. Graduates, please stand. I will now lead you in the turning of the tassel. The tassel before graduation symbolizes your time as a student. When you move it to the other side, you are confirming your newfound graduate status. Today, this simple but beautiful tradition is performed at most commencements across the country. Graduation is not an end goal in itself. It is one part of the larger journey of life. Wherever your future takes you, the workforce, the military, or higher education, let it take you somewhere. Now, as a class, we will confirm your graduate status. On the count of 3, you will move your tassel from the right side of your cap to the left side of your cap. 1, 2, 3. At this time, it is my pleasure to introduce to you the 3rd graduating class of Jefferson Virtual High School, the class of 2024. Will everyone please stand and join me in the singing of our alma mater? Hail JVHS, your name will forever sing. You instilled in our hearts and minds that we can do virtually anything. Eternally grateful for all that we now know. Now prepare to take on the world and never cease to grow. Jefferson Virtual High School, we are your students true. In all of our future successes, we will always remember you.
The dignitaries on stage will lead the processional, followed by the graduates. Graduates will reconvene in the auditorium for a class photograph. This concludes our graduation ceremony. Congratulations to Jefferson Virtual High School's class of 2024.